Hello my friends, a very happy new year to you. I wish health and success to all of you, as well as your families. We will continue to analyze politicians' behavior and agendas at all fronts towards our president, our country, and our citizens. Welcome back to Public Service TV. This is the news. By midnight on January 6, Vice President Pence will be the most powerful man America will have ever known on that particular day. Come January 6, the legal battle marathon will be on suspension. Because during the joint session of Congress, Mike Pence may surprise us big time in favor of the president, and of the country. The significance of these events cannot be underestimated. It is crucial to stay on guard, to be hyper-aware at all times. Representative Mo Brooks and Senator Josh Hawley are the two heroes that are leading the charge in the U.S. Congress to save the country from the globalists. These two heroes deserve our thanks, gratitude, and appreciation. We also give the same love to all congressmen and women that have followed them in this fight. Here is a transcript from Ms. Laura Trump. It reads: Is there hope? Laura. Absolutely there is. The reality is the founders of this country set up a process for a time such as this. So, what will happen on January 6 is a joint session of Congress. And all of the electoral votes have now been sent to Washington, D.C. They will be opened by Vice President Mike Pence and read aloud for the joint session of Congress. And if two House members object to the vote for Joe Biden, just two, then everybody takes a break. They split up, then the Senate and the House divide. They go debate, and then they ultimately have to vote to decide the outcome of this election. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Each senator gets one vote. Now we know, we've been talking about what we've just been talking about, how important it is to hold a majority in the Senate, but we do right now have the majority in the Senate. And don't forget the Vice President also counts as a Senate vote. And then as far as the House is concerned, it is each delegation. So that doesn't mean each House member gets a vote. It's each delegation, so each state ultimately gets a vote. So, what's really interesting about this, Dr. Gina? The Republicans are in control of 30 of those votes. The Democrats are in control of only 20. So if it comes down to a vote and the Republicans in the House and the Senate decide, gosh, there was so much fraud in this election. We have evidence of it. We have affidavits, thousands of them. So the campaign has gotten, we have evidence that more people voted in the state of Pennsylvania than even were registered to vote. Thousands of dead people voting. And for whatever reason they decide they will not certify this for Joe Biden and they vote for Donald Trump. Then guess what? Donald Trump remains President of the United States for the next 4 years. That was Laura Trump's statement of the January 6th upcoming battle. God willing, some good people in Congress may save this presidency. Let's shift our attention to Senator Mitch McConnell for a moment. Against the wishes of the president, McConnell refuses to bring the $2,000 stimulus bill to the Senate floor. He is on his way out. He does not care much about the Senate runoff in Georgia. He has been compromised by the globalists. And he surrenders to the Democrats even in the face of clear evidence of election fraud. In a republic, a senator should not be in public office for that long. In 2027, McConnell will reach 36 years in office. It's likely that most of those are fixed as well. In the state of Kentucky, there are brilliant men and women with great ideas that could better serve the citizens, and their country, than Mitch McConnell. If there is no term limit in Congress moving forward, the arrangements and deal-makings of democracy will survive for swampers in Washington, D.C., but the republic itself will be lost. We are currently in the process of losing it right now, if they steal this election before our eyes. You see, Senator Mitch McConnell is a swamper. He sets the president up for failure from the beginning. Under his leadership and that of the Federalist Association, they advise the president on which judges to nominate for the Supreme Court. They sell these people to the president as great constitutionalists, so they will uphold the primary law of the land, and protect the citizens. But when the time comes, those judges who would save our country are nowhere to be found. They have no spines, especially Mitch McConnell, but also many others in the Senate who are always advocating for war. They have been sending your children to war since they got in the Senate. For almost 40 years, Mitch McConnell has been declaring enemies from the comfort of the Senate, with his shiny suits, under nice air conditioning, paid by us, the taxpayers. But even from the comfort of his chair, he cannot stand and fight to save this country. This is the reality of the men who have been pimping your children and sending them to their deaths in wars on foreign lands. Finally, that's why you see that he wasted no time in overriding President Donald Trump to pass the $740 billion defense bill through the Senate, as he works to give large sums of our tax dollars to warmongers, lobbyists, and special interests, but refuses to let the Senate vote on a bill that would give you $2,000. As one of the swamp creatures, this is Mitch McConnell at his slimiest, scaliest best. During this difficult time, thanks to the president, we have identified most of the swampers. Senator Mitch McConnell is a swamp navigator. This is Public Service TV. Welcome to 2021, peace and prosperity to us all. Take care, my friends. We will see you next time.